Welcome to my Leo Brothers Foundation. Namaste.
Namaste, Team Leo's kids.
We come to you this week after saying goodbye to Yogendra, and we are very sad for his family, and Yogendra hit really close to home for us. Not one of these kids is an acceptable loss, and so we come this week with a renewed purpose for helping each of these children and their families. And we want to start by thanking our recent donors: Greg and Jennifer Wisher,
Asar Navrakar,
Thomas Rachitsegar,
Suman Neopani,
Bethany Henke,
Rohit Rasaili,
Abby Young,
Satkar Thapa,
Timo Silan Korva,
Sumit Bajacharya,
Ronaldo Silverio,
Nischal Chetri,
Lisa Kemp,
Pratik Shrestha.
Rinoy Varghese.
Thank you.
So much. You make all of this possible.
We finally are holding our first blood drive in New Baneswar at Quality Banquet this March 14 from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Please invite any of your friends or families who are interested to join the blood drive or even to volunteer with us.
We need as many of you as are able to come out for the blood drive as donors and as volunteers. So to anyone in the area that you know that can come help us out on that day, Saturday, March 14th.
And I think we are going to make another post just for blood drive so you can share those posts to your family members or friends and families.
The blood drive helps solve a problem of supply, but the other issue that we're finding with our families, as we saw with Yogendra's situation, is that these families are coming into Kathmandu from far away, from villages. They're not familiar with Kathmandu, and it makes it very complicated for them to try to take care of their child and try to locate blood in an urgent manner. So this week, Sunil has worked really hard to try to find a good solution for this, and I think he's come up with a great idea with a blood hotline for our families. We will give the doctors and social workers a phone number for our families to call when there's a need for one of our Leo's kids. They will call one of our volunteers, who will then make phone calls to the different blood banks, right? And if the blood banks don't have the right blood supply, then they'll locate different donors from a list that's from the area. And go ahead and explain.
And if they have a blood, then our volunteers will have the parents picked up and go get the blood and drive back to the hospital, so they don't have to worry about finding the donors, finding the blood bank, finding the right bloods, so they can focus on their kids.
There's a Nepalese app called Patao. It's similar to Uber in the United States and perhaps around the world. I haven't tried it. But this Patao makes it possible for us to arrange transportation from the hospital to where the blood is located and back, so that the parents don't have to make these arrangements themselves. This will streamline the process for our kids to get the blood that they need at the time they need it, instead of having to wait and struggle to make arrangements for themselves.
Kids update. So we have our new Leo's kids, Bipana, teaching all our Saraswati and Renu how to do TikTok this whole week. They're learning and posting some videos in TikTok. And on the other side, Bisal and Ishwars are doing good. They're at their house. Amar is at the hospital finishing his treatment. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow, he will be out of his hospital and back in our apartments with his.
You know, the easiest thing that I could say is just random words. Crocodile?
As always, thank you so much for joining us. Please leave any questions or comments below, and we will address those in our next video log.
And please don't forget to share our foundation to your friends and families out there. Namaste.
Namaste.
Minnesota playgrounds here. Come with me. I'll show you the place. You know, this park? I think you don't have these parks, but it has squirrels and stuff like that. Little kids helps kids get better. And they really want to work for all the kids that are hurt.